Hi guys, Smith here, welcome to the 5th round of the AOR mini-season, and today we're in South Korea. Now last race we finished 5th and 5th in Spa-Francorchamps, Belgium. Now the first race we qualified 13 thousandths off pole. Limitless HD got pole, but up the run up Radion, the Kemmel Straight, we just had a outbreak ourselves, lost too many positions, so we managed to fight our way back up to 5th position. The second race we started, I think it was like 8th or something, but we got all the way up into 1st position and we was leading comfortably until we spun it in the pits, and then we finished 5th because of a wrong strategy call. So hopefully we can have much better luck today, me and Samster, because Samster also had bad luck. He was leading and had lag, but today is a track that I like, so I'm sure we can get a better result. As you see there, we have a bad exit at turn 6, so that might have cost us a little bit of time, because our sector 1 split time I think was about a 10.5 up. So you know, we're up on less. We're only a 10th down, I believe, on Lest's overall time. So if we can find about 2 tenths around this lap, we could get pole, as long as they don't improve, of course. But now we're coming through this tricky part of the circuit, and now I think it's turn 12 and turn 13 this is, and we're 500s down on our previous sector 2 time, 4,000s down on less, so we need to have a good sector 3 to get pole here today. But we take a bit too much curb there, and it's going to be interesting to see what we do as we come to the line. It's going to be the shortest run possible. We keep to the outside of the circuit, inside of the circuit, sorry, and we get 3rd position with 47 thousandths off pole, so very tight between the top 3. I mean, you know, it's probably the closest qualifying I've been involved in terms of this season. I mean, it's really close. To be honest, I could have maybe got pole, but I think the others could have probably thought they could have got pole. They probably made, you know, a mistake. I'm not sure if their laps were perfect, but you know, that's just the way it is. I'm happy with 3rd position. But anyway, it's a 5-light show. Lights out, and away we go here in Korea for race 1 of the AOR mini-season, round 5. So as we get tapped on the exit of turn 1, don't know who that was, but now on the exit on turn 2, and look how big of a gap the top 2 are made, as Lest is trying to get into Blue Smurf's slipstream, but we made a bit of a gap towards 4th place, as Samster has made his way up from 9th to 4th, so it's been a great start from Samster, as we are holding 3rd, as them 2 are fighting out to Samster and Chris, but he keeps 4th, and on lap 3 now we've made a 4-second gap to 4th position, as we set the fastest lap of the race, a 40.3, as now we're going to try and get into the Leicester slipstream and open up the DRS. We've already used half the curves, so now we put it into standard mix, and we try and get as close as possible to Leicester on the exit, and try and have a good exit, but we don't really seem to gain anything on the exit of turn 3, and now we're heading down towards turn 4, and hopefully he'll outbrake himself or something, as he touches Blue Smurf, and we get an easy position, and we're up into 2nd position. So now we're going to have to try and put a bit of pressure on Blue Smurf for the lead. It's going to be hard, but let's see what we can do. And on lap 4, Lest, he's got the DRS, and we haven't got DRS on Blue Smurf, as we made mistakes around the lap, so Lest is going to have it easy. We're going to try and stick it around the outside, but we go a little bit too deep, and Lest will have better traction, and he's got back 2nd position. But on lap 4 we're going to try and undercut on Lest, so we're going to put on the prime tyres, and hopefully they can last about 10 laps, as Manu Fury has retired from the race. So it'll be interesting to see if that undercut will work, as Blue Smurf sets the fastest lap of the race, a 140.1. Not bad lap time, to be fair. So let's see where this will where we'll come out actually, and we'll easily come out in 6th position. So now we've just got to try and attack the guys ahead and put in a really good lap, and hopefully we can gain 2nd position off Lest. But as you can see, Lest has come out just ahead of us, but we should have DRS and KERS available, so we should get this move done if we don't mess up. But we've got the DRS open, we use half a bar of KERS, as we're going to get a really good slipstream as well if Less commits to the inside, but we outbrake ourselves and we lock up the front right, and Lest has reclaimed second position. So we had second position just for a moment, but he gained the position back. And on lap 14, the end of the race, Lest passed Blue Smurf, but we're catching Blue Smurf, but not by enough. And we claim third position, not bad, but very close between the top three. 16-second gap to fourth position, but hopefully in race 2 we can do better and go one step further and either get second or 2 steps further and get first. But anyway, on the grid now, Chris is starting first, Samster, my teammate, fourth, me 7th in intermediate conditions, so it's going to be difficult with this wet start to get the grip. I mean, I don't know if it's as bad as 2014, but I found 2014 was hard to get the grip on a wet start. But anyway, the lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, lights out, and away we go here in Korea for race 2 of the weekend. And we take it a little bit cautious into turn 1, and Mighty Midget goes a little bit wide and we have to brake to avoid him, and on the exit of turn 2 we get a little bit out of shape, and that has cost us a couple of seconds really. I mean, really poor start, a really nightmare start for us, but very disappointing. I couldn't really, do anything more. I didn't want to cause an accident, but out of turn 3 now, and the Williams of Samster's gone wide, and Stubborn Gymnast as well, so we're up into 8th position, and we might try and attack Gymnast going down into turn 4, and we have a little bit of contact there, and then he's going up he'll have the outside line, we'll have the inside line, and he turns in, and I didn't know that at the time, to be honest, but I just waited for him because I felt, it'd be a sportsman thing to do really, as I didn't want to get a penalty for it, and so I just let him through. To be honest, at that point I thought the race was over for me, but anyway, on lap 2 now, we're going to go in the pits, and as you see it's drying up, so we're going to put on the super sauce. We'll stop twice because I don't think the primes will last about 12 laps. I think normally they last probably 10, maybe maximum 11, so I think it was just reasonable really to do a 2-stop race and hopefully just push on them options, and get good lap times in, and hopefully catch the guys ahead, as they'll still be on the inters. So hopefully we can gain a few positions if we put in a really good lap. And on lap 4, which everyone has pitted for tyres, we have made 2 positions, I believe, or well, we're up into 6th position, so now we got Samster attacking us, and he's going to have the inside line for turn 3. But we brake a little bit later than Samster, and he backs out, and we do run a little bit deep, but we do claim the position. And now Blue Arse Gibbon is ahead in 5th position, so run down to turn 4, and he goes a little bit too deep, so we're going to have 5th position. And as we set the fastest lap of the race on lap 6, 1:39.7, well on lap 5 actually, we are now got the DRS on Mighty Midget, so we've used half of our curves as we run down to turn 3, up this little crescent down into the braking zone of turn 3 now, and we go a little bit too deep, and that's going to give Mighty Midget a bit of better exit, but we actually do have a better exit than Mighty Midget, and we did use half of our curves as well, so that helped as we claimed 4th position. But on lap 9, as you can see, we pit now for our 2nd stop of this Grand Prix. We're going to put on a 2nd set of super soft tyres, and Mighty Midget as well pitted in, but he gained a lot on us on the entry. I think he was like a second behind us, but he was right up our rear diffuser coming into the pit, so we took it really too cautiously there and lost a little bit of time on the entry. But now we're coming out into the pits, and I think our pit stop actually held Samster up as well, so that was unfortunate for him. But we exit in 4th position, and Chris has pitted, so we're up into 3rd place, and I think he pitted on like the end of lap 1, so we needed to pit. But I was very surprised Blue Smurf pitted, because I think he could have gone to the end of the race on the prime tyre I believe he had on, but I don't know why he pitted, because as you see, Lest stayed out. We caught Lest, but he wasn't by enough, so we finished in 2nd position. So it was not a bad race, but I think I could have got first if I had not had that incident with stubborn gymnast. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the race, and until next time for Brazil for the final round, thanks for watching and goodbye.